Hello guys, it's Matt here, back with another episode of Career Mode. So we're going to start this episode off with some transfers. So we get a transfer offer for Liam Ridgewell, and they decide to offer 2.2 when he's really worth 3.1. So I put 3.2 as what I would like for him, just 100,000 more. It's not much, but yeah. So last episode I said how we accidentally didn't record the QPR game. Well, I didn't. And I'd just like to say that game did not happen then last episode, you may have noticed. But it actually will happen in this episode. We will skip through the game in this episode. And just a reminder, the score was 2-1. So yeah, we lost the first game of the season. It's sort of disappointing. Anyways, so they don't want Liam Ridgewell because apparently just putting up his value plus 100,000 is too much. And you can see in the bottom left hand corner, we haven't gone up against QPR yet. So I'm not sure what to expect against them. But obviously we already know that we lost. So yeah. So we're running out of squad space actually. We only have 41 out of the 42 maximum players we can get. So we put Jonas Olsen up for transfer, and we had a few players to the transfer list, not too many, but just the guys that are getting to around the year of like the age of 30 and 29 and high 20s basically. So yeah. So we put Chris Wood up for loan again because obviously he's not going to get much playing time, especially with Marone now part of the club. If you guys don't know, Marone is one of the free agents that I believe was just scouted by a random team and put into the free agent list. We scouted him. He has 5-star skills. He's a decent player. I believe he's like 6'4", maybe a little bit taller, and he still has 83 pace, and so he's a great player. And he will be playing up against not up against, but with Royce and Willian Jose. Those three will probably just be alternating between who plays what. Mainly Royce will be playing, but obviously we need to give the other guys a chance as well. So yeah, we advance now, and this is when the QPR game occurred. So it'll just skip through, and we will jump to the next clip. Okay, so we're on the next clip, and so we're selling a few more players. I'm putting up Jerome Thomas. I don't know why I didn't put him up before, but we also put up Chris Brunt because we can obviously replace him because we have enough players, and we need to shrink our squad, if you know what I mean, because we don't want to run out of squad space, obviously. But yeah, so we go in and we look for another goalkeeper because Boaz Myhill is really getting pretty old now, and we need a new good goalkeeper that we can just start keeping on our bench so we can start improving, and then when Myhill decides to retire, we can maybe just bring that guy in. So yeah, we look at Caleb Shinosky, and he looks like a pretty good option. He's from the United States, but we also look at Mohamed Bassam. But if you can remember, we already put an offer in for Bassam, so we end up going for Shinosky, and yeah, so we'll basically just be keeping him on our bench. Also, he was one of the youngest ones out of them all. And so I tell him he's going to be a squad rotation player because obviously he's not going to be a starter goalkeeper, at least whilst we have Myhill in our hands. Anyways, we go up against our first EuroLeague match against Helsingborg, and they gave me a tough game, I'm not going to lie. I was expecting it to be a little bit easy, but honestly, they gave me a tough fight, and so we get this game started in a little bit early on, before the first half. And in the 33rd minute, we got some nice passing going, and Jakob actually loses the ball, but he just keeps running, and for some reason that kept happening. They kept doing that in this game. They kept passing it back to their goalkeeper, but passing it basically too far, too close to the line, and it would just go over. But look at that. That was a pretty lucky goal by Kanabiak. Right position, I guess. We don't normally see goals by Kanabiak, so it's good to see finally him scoring and getting on the score sheet. But yeah, pretty lucky, pretty messy, to be honest. Not Messi the player, Messi as in Scrappy. Anyways, so that's halftime. We went into halftime winning 1-0, and I basically just wanted to keep this lead because we do go into there is a second leg to this game to see who will advance, and yeah, so Nicky Cranhair plays a ball, and Royce just steals that back. But Nicky Cranhair, he's actually one of our scouted players, and he looks very good. He's 68 overall, and that's how he came to us, and he could potentially get pretty high. Anyways, I don't know why Royce didn't score the first shot there, but good save by their goalkeeper, and William Jose tapped it in. Anyways, we went to make some substitutions. We brought off El Ganassi for Scott Allen, who actually is not one of our scouted players, but he is one of our young players. So, yeah, we brought on Marone because obviously we need to give him his playing time, and we wanted to rest Royce for the game against Chelsea that's coming up next. Anyways, look at this. I don't know what I was doing making it go through my legs, but they just took advantage of it. We tackle it back, but they take it again, and they cross it in, and they're honestly not going to miss that. That was terrible defending by me, and I apologize for that. But that is how the game ended. We do not give up our 2-0 lead. We just gave up 1 goal. That's it. Anyways, so I guess I was sort of happy of beating. Obviously, I was happy with beating Helsingborg, but I think we should have maybe beat them by more than just 1 goal. As I said earlier, they did put up a very tough fight, but you know, I guess there was just more expected that. I guess I just expected a little bit too much. Anyways, that email's pretty irrelevant. Just saying how someone's got their eye on someone in our short list, and to be honest, we don't really we don't pay attention to the short list as much anymore. But here we are. We go request for some more money. Basically, we request for 10 million because of we upped it to that we qualify for the EuroLeague because they just want us to qualify mid-table, and so I believe that we can make EuroLeague football because obviously our squad is a little bit stronger, and yeah, so we simulate the days, and we come with this email, and the board says they'll give us 4.9 million, but they're not going higher than that, which is fine, I guess, but yeah, I guess I'm grateful for the 4.9 million that we can take. But yeah, you can see there, Caleb Shinovsky says that he accepts our offer, which is great. And Mohamed Bassam, even though Mohamed Bassam was 3 overall better, I believe he was older as well, like a few years, maybe 1 year older. Mohamed Bassam wanted about 3,000 a week, and we just wouldn't pay that. So Caleb Shinovsky was definitely the better option. And so, yeah, we get a new signing arriving. Anyways, guys, we are coming to a close in this episode. The Chelsea game will be next episode. Leave it a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Other than that, have a good day.